Hey Joanna, how are you?
Hi, Dave. Good, and you?
Hey, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. We're super excited to have you on the show with us today, the Nomadic Traveler. We're going to be talking a bit about the Lagos digital nomads and a little bit of what you've been up to and your career history so far, Joanna, and then just asking you some questions about this nomadic movement that you've gotten involved in. I guess just to get started, so where are you now and what are you up to these days?
Well, I'm in Lagos right now, enjoying the lockdown as much as I can, building the website because this is really something that must go forward, so more people know about us and about our community. So I'm really excited in building this website.
That's awesome, Joanna. So tell us a bit about Lagos Digital Nomads. It's a new group that you just started recently. Maybe give us a little background on your inspiration and what you guys are currently doing down in Lagos.
Well, this all started last summer in August because someone told me that many digital nomads were coming to Lagos and all my projects were on hold, are still on hold, the other ones. And I saw in these digital nomads an opportunity for me to build something new, to keep growing and meeting new people and make my life much more happier here in Lagos.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I kind of caught wind. I've been watching a lot. Obviously, the Lisbon Digital Nomads is so active up in Lisbon, and we've got different groups all throughout the country that have been active. I know Serra's got a nice little group that's getting started, and Porto's got a little group, but I was seeing like tons of activity down in Lagos, and I had to go down there to go meet up with you for dinner one night just to figure out what was going on because I was so impressed with all of the events and activities. Like, just tell us a bit, what do you guys do? Like, what are some of the events? I know right now it's a little tight with the lockdown, but typically, what sort of activities have you guys done? And maybe tell us a bit about the community.
Yes, of course. So every week we have meetups. People join us at lately we have been doing at Barbosa Bar and Kitchen. Sometimes we have live music as well. And like I don't like routine, so I always do different activities. Sometimes we have brunch, other times we have hikings. We do this fail again and fail bigger event once a month. We started in December, and I was actually planning to do it again in January, but then the lockdown came and all the
So,
events went down.
so that was kind of like a fuck up nights, your version of fuck up
Yes,
nights, right?
yes.
You invited me to come speak, and I've got a lot of fuck ups, so I had to. I don't know if you guys could have handled all my disastrous business dealings. No, I'm just kidding. But
Maybe
yeah,
the
no, it's awesome.
next time. Maybe the next time.
I'll have some more recent fuck ups for you guys. But
It's
yeah, I
always
love
good
it.
to share those fuck up stories because we learn from the other people experiences, right? And it's always good.
Yeah, just as long as you don't fuck up too badly. That's the
Yeah,
issue.
but it's good.
Um,
Fuck up. It's a sign that you tried something, right? So
yeah.
it's always positive, I think, in my point of view.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, me too. As an entrepreneur, yeah, it's a constant part of the journey. It's just you don't want to fuck up so bad where you ruin the whole business. So
That's true.
that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I've noticed you had some events going on, like some really nice dinners and some nice restaurants. You've had some drink events that I've noticed. Paintball. I thought that was like a really cool event. You had paintball, and then you had a DJ after the paintball event, if I remember
We
correctly.
didn't we didn't do that, but we will do it once
Okay.
the measures go a little bit down.
And then the boot camps, and then I've seen like yeah, you have a co-working as well. You have a really nice co-working facility down there in Lagos that you'll
Two
work out of.
actually, two co-working spaces, one in downtown at March Studios. It's an amazing building. I love that place. It's one of the most inspiring places in Lagos. And once the good weather comes again, they will open the rooftop terrace, and it's really the best, one of the best places in town to be. And then we opened also at Giramar, 10 minutes walk from the city center, also closer to the beach. So it's nice. It's a different vibe as well.
Yeah, so everyone out there who's a digital nomad, I think a lot of the nomads, they've swung through Portugal at some point. We have a huge initiative going on in Madeira at the moment. Lisbon's really popular, but now we're seeing as Lagos is really becoming a hot spot. It's a tourist destination, but also now a destination for digital nomads, remote workers. And you guys are joining us late here. We have Joana, Gloria. She's the leader of the Lagos Digital Nomads, and just here to share with us a bit about everything that she's been up to, this great community she's built. We're trying to recruit more people to Lagos. We saw you guys actually inching up on the Nomad list. I think it just recently you guys have been increasing your ranking on the Nomad list, and we expect you guys to be up there in the top 10 or top 20 at least sometime soon, I would imagine. It's such a popular destination.
I hope so. And Lagos has this amazing vibe. It's not a big city, it's a small town, but it has all that they need to have a lot of good times and meet new people and enjoy also the surf and yoga, which is quite popular here in this region as well. So yeah, people who haven't been to Lagos yet, it's a good way, and it's a good opportunity to meet the city.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've spent some time there. I live about 40 minutes north of Lagos, so a lot of times I'll head down there if I've got to go see a doctor or a chiropractor or something. But it's very convenient. And yeah, there's some really nice surfing down there, especially this time of year, because the waves get kind of big on the west coast, and down in Lagos, it's a little bit more protected. So some really nice surfing there this time of year, I found. And then during the summer, obviously, it's a huge destination for people.
It is, and we are very close to the west coast and Sagres as well, which has the most beautiful sunset in the region as well. I love just going and driving and go and see the sunset at Sagres. It's amazing. And our food as well, our Portuguese food is very good. And many of the digital nomads I've been interviewing in our lives, they also enjoy the Portuguese people. We are very welcoming. We are used to this welcome tourists every year.
That's great. Yes, you have a background in hospitality, so that I can see that carrying over and everything you're doing down in Lagos. It seems like
Yeah,
second nature to you.
I don't know if I told you, actually, I was born in a guest house because my grandmother, she rents rooms before I was born. She used to go to the train and invite tourists to rent a room in her house. So the contact with tourists and people from all over the world, it's with me since I was a baby. And even the concept of that I've created with Eat at a Locals, I used to have meals at my grandmother's with tourists, and Christmas with tourists as well. So this is part of me, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I know it's not active at the moment, but you have a really great concept for dining with locals. And I think I met you and your business partner at one of our events about a year or two ago, and I was like
At
really blown
Web
away by the
Summit.
concept. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was really blown away by the concept. I think it's a really, really great idea once this pandemic is behind us. But maybe tell us a bit about your concept that you guys are working on, because I still feel like there's a great opportunity for it, here in Portugal and other places around the world.
You say regarding to Eat at a Locals?
Yes,
Yeah,
eat at a
so
locals.
yeah, well, actually the most two popular regions to work are Porto region and Madeira. And that's why I have been traveling quite a lot to Madeira, because our hosts, they really want it so bad. Their food is amazing. Actually, in all the country, the food is amazing, and we like to welcome. And people like to open the door of their houses and share our culture, the opportunity to be in contact with people from all over the world and share experiences and our culture. It's our main thing to do in our Eat at a Locals. Yeah.
That's awesome. You guys have such great food and such great seafood. That's
And the
one of the
good
things I
thing
love.
is that you can go to restaurants and have the most popular dishes from Portuguese gastronomy, but actually we have such a huge variety of gastronomy that there are many dishes that you don't find on the restaurants. And as much as you go to the interior of our country, you will find dishes that you have never known and tried in anywhere else. So it's, even for me, it has been quite surprising. And last year I think I've met around 50 or 60 hosts. I really put some weight on, because like eating Portuguese food and drinking wine and desserts, oh my God, but at the end it's a good experience meeting people.
Yeah, it's super nice. Yeah, to get a chance. I think that's, you know, for the nomads, it's super meaningful to not only have the experience of visiting the country, but have a chance to meet some of the locals, have a meal at a local's home. I mean, that sounds like an incredible experience you're never going to forget throughout your life. I mean, obviously the restaurants are great, but until you've gone into a local's home
It's
and shared a meal
different.
with them.
It's different. And actually, one of my ideas with Lagos Digital Nomads, once the website is launched, I want to start connecting the locals with the digital nomads.
That's,
So,
yeah, I
yeah.
think that's really important. You know, I was noticing, yeah, you guys have, you're on a lot of different channels. So not only on Facebook, so for everyone out there in the community, you can find them at Lagos Digital Nomads. You guys run a Facebook group, but also you're on Telegram, and then there's another social site I was noticing, I can't remember the name of it.
The Discord, and we have the Instagram. But right now, I'm also working in another app called Mighty Networks. So you can create there a community, because it has been quite challenging with this Facebook group, because the Facebook doesn't show you everything. So many people, they miss our events, and these Mighty Networks, it's like you can create a community there, and it's 100% organic. You will see all the posts, all right? So they won't miss any event, any post from anyone. So I'm working on that solution as well. And yeah, it has also a direct chat. You can speak to the people who are in the community. So it's quite interesting, that solution that I'm working on.
That's great. Yeah, I've heard that from a couple of people. That app is supposed to be very good for helping to build community. So that's great. So I think, yeah, so everyone on this channel, if you get the chance, check out Lagos Digital Nomads, their Facebook group. They're on Mighty Networks. They're on Telegram, Instagram, and some other channels as well. But yeah, Joanna's done an amazing job with this group. And I wanted to just maybe ask you a few questions here. I know you're not a digital nomad necessarily, but maybe tell us a bit about some places that you visited that you really liked or that have inspired you over the years in your interest for travel and kind of
Yeah,
in hospitality.
I love to travel, and I'm always with an eye open, because I like to learn also when I travel, right? Learn with the others and see what they're doing, and bring some innovation to our country and to Lagos as well. So for me, I love Azores. I don't know if you have been there. Azores, it's 9 Portuguese islands in the Atlantic, and all of them have different personalities, the islands. So that's one of my favorite places to go. Where else? I've been to India, which was an incredible experience as well. I love Mexico. I love Mexico.
Mhm.
And those, like Mexico and India, are 2 places that I really enjoyed as well. Cuba as well, Havana, and then also around Europe.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to India. I haven't been there yet. But yeah, Mexico is quite nice. I love the tacos and their mezcal. So,
I love the Mexican food as well. Yeah. Regarding to India, it's an experience of life. If I want to go back there, I don't think so. It's
it's a
it,
different experience.
it's a different experience, but it was really nice experience. Yeah.
Well, this has been awesome, Joanna. Just to wrap up with a couple questions here. We're trying to keep these about 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, I'd love for you to share with us your vision for what you think what this digital nomad movement's going to look like going forward post-pandemic. And then, if they have any special offers or something you'd want to share with the community, that would be awesome too.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, I think more and more people will start to travel and work at the same time. For people who don't have any kids yet, it's on their plans to have this experience because they just want to leave home right now and be in somewhere where they have the feeling that they're on a vacation as well. We are also working with some hotels on workation packages. We're creating actually these packages here in Lagos. I think the community in the Algarve in general is growing. We have such beautiful places in Portugal and other communities. Like you said, Madeira is working right now. Lisbon, Porto, Ericeira as well is very popular between digital nomads. So yeah, and regarding Lagos, well, you can always get into our group. And don't be afraid to come to Lagos alone. We'll welcome you here in our community. You will never feel alone because I'm pretty sure you will come to one of our events and you will meet a lot of people and make new friends. And yeah, and this is I feel we're kind of a family here in Lagos, which is really nice. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's great to have that when you're away from home to be able to have an immediate community
Yeah.
that you can tap
And
into.
yeah, and this week I'm also closing a deal with an entrepreneur here from Lagos. We're going to open a co-living with our brand, Lagos Digital Nomads. So I'm really excited with this. It will be in Praia de Luz, 5 minutes drive from Lagos. So new things will come with new people also into the business. Yeah.
Yeah, Praia de Luz is like a really, really nice little beach town with some awesome little restaurants right along the coast and great sunsets. And yeah, my wife and I, we've spent some time down there, and we really, really enjoy it. So I think, yeah, Praia de Luz will be an awesome spot for a co-live.
Yeah, and there's many communities there, yoga communities and surf communities as well. So yeah, there's a really good vibe here, and you make friends very easy. Yeah.
Ah, fantastic. Are there any special offers you could give us to anyone in the community here, to the co-work or to this new co-live place,
Uh,
or?
yes, during the lockdown, only one of our co-works it's open right now. So we are only accepting people for a week or a month, and we have special prices for those memberships actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes, and I hope this lockdown ends very, very, very soon, so we
Yeah, I
can
saw that.
start again our meetups and our fail events. And I hope that you come and share with us one of your fail stories.
That's right. All my failures.
Not
I'll tell you
all,
about all
only
that.
one, only one.
It'll take up too much time. Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
awesome having you on here, Joanna. You're doing an amazing job in Lagos, and hopefully the co-work. I know the co-work is going great. The co-living, I'm sure, will be great. And yeah, just want to thank you for all your efforts and all the work that you're putting into it, and for everyone here in the Nomadics community. If you get a chance, when you think about Portugal, start thinking about Lagos, because there's a lot happening in Lagos, even off season. And Joanna's running point on it, and you can join her groups through Lagos Digital Nomads. And yeah, meet some awesome people, do some awesome events. Their brunches, I was taking a look at the spread for the brunches, which was like amazing. And some boot camps.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing. And yeah, so I don't know if I told you, I was living in Lisbon before the lockdown because I always wanted to be close to like-minded people, because here the locals, they don't invest that much in in different businesses and projects. But right now I feel great here with this community, and I've never been so busy here in my life in Lagos. So this is incredible, even in the winter season. So yeah, perfect.
Well, awesome, Joanna. We really enjoy having you on the show, and thanks so much for everything you do. And we'll
Thank
keep an
you.
eye out for you over the next
Thank
several
you.
months here.
Okay.
But,
Thank you,
all right.
Dave.
Take
Bye.
care. Have a great rest of
Ciao.
your day.
Thank you.
Ciao.